Billie Eilish and Finneas O'Connell created a multi-platinum song, Ocean Eyes, using this microphone. And so they tracked it in their bedroom home studio using some of the most entry-level affordable gear that you can imagine. It went viral overnight. That song catapulted his career, catapulted Billie Eilish's career. Finneas now has 10 Grammys to his name, including one year where he won Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Album of the Year. It goes on and on. Billie Eilish actually put a blanket over her head. You're okay if I put a blanket over you for a recording?
Yep. Where are you? I can't see you.
This is the Audio-Technica AT2020. It is a budget-friendly, cardioid medium diaphragm condenser microphone. Here at Sweetwater, we've sold tens of thousands of these microphones, and the reason being is that it is less than $100, but it can get you incredible vocals, great acoustic guitar sounds, and it can even record loud sources like amps or drums. This is a very versatile mic. Not only was the microphone that Finneas used to track Billie Eilish's legendary vocals a budget-friendly mic, but the rest of the studio was too. The Roland Quad Capture, it's now discontinued, but it was a budget entry-level kind of interface combined with Yamaha HS5s and a Yamaha HS8S sub, which are tried and true. They're awesome monitors, but they are not expensive. They are more budget level. They are more entry level. It's so cool to hear how he took something that he could get his hands on and it changed his life. I think it's about time to bring Jordan in here. So we're gonna have the AT2020 on his vocals and on acoustic guitar. And then I'm also gonna use two of them to demo on the drum set to show you the versatility of this microphone. Let's check it out.
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes, burning cities and napalm skies, 15 flares inside those ocean eyes, no fair.
So now you've heard the AT2020s in action. We had 4 of them in that last demo there. You had one on the acoustic and one on your voice. I had 2 on the drum set. We actually did a stereo setup with the over-the-shoulder overhead and the above-the-kit overhead, and what that does is it helps to get a better aimed picture of the kick drum and the toms. I really like using that technique when I'm using less microphones to track the drums. We also had an AT2020 on the kick from Audio-Technica just to kind of get a better picture of the kick drum. That you can try something like that as well. But one of the pieces of lore from the Ocean Eyes tracking session was that because they were in an untreated bedroom that didn't really sound very great, Billie Eilish actually put a blanket over her head to help protect from the external noises, to reduce the room volume, the bad acoustics of the room. So you're okay if I put a blanket over you for a recording?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Yep.
Those ocean eyes, no fair. You really know how to make me cry. You give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never falling from quite this high. You give me those ocean eyes. I'm scared. Never falling from quite this high. You give me those ocean eyes. Those ocean eyes.
So now you've experienced a little bit of what the old blanket strategy can do for your recording. It worked better than I thought it would for like a drum set, because normally you wouldn't use a live drum set in the same room if you're tracking studio vocals. That's not what Billie did, and that's not what you would typically do. But for our situation, I think it really gives a good example of the fact that easily accessible items like that can make a big impact on what you can get. You know, when you started out, did you start with a high-end microphone, or
No.
did you you make something work?
I did. I made 58s and 57s work.
That's the cool thing about a microphone like this, is that it doesn't take much to get yourself started in content creation, to get yourself started in producing or songwriting, because all it takes is something like this. This is a Focusrite Scarlett Solo, gives you a single preamp, connects to your computer via USB, and one of these microphones with an XLR cable. You probably need a stand too. But at that point, you can start tracking for a very accessible price point. There's also another option here, which is even more intriguing from a budget standpoint, and that is the fact that this AT2020 USB version is just a single cable. So you don't need the XLR, you don't need the interface, you just plug this straight into your computer, and all of the electronics you need are inside of the microphone itself. So it doesn't take a lot, and I think that the story of Billie and Finneas really showcases and highlights that, because 10 Grammys is not so bad, and if they hadn't have started, if they hadn't have made what they had work at the time, the story probably would have ended differently.
Right.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in the description. You can go check out the AT2020 or call your Sweetwater sales engineer. They'll help you out. Happy recording.